Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Silvana and in today's video we will practice a beginner-friendly and calming yoga routine to release stiffness and tension from your body and to relax your mind. So whenever you are ready, find a quiet place, roll out your mat and let's get started. Let's start today's class lying down on your mat. Slowly roll all the way down onto your back, relaxing the head and the shoulders down. Bend both knees and let your knees fall outwards, bringing the soles of your feet together. Taking the hands onto your inner thighs to add a little bit of weight to the legs and feel the hips opening. Close your eyes. And just take a moment to connect with your breath. Breathing deeply in through the nose and exhale slowly out. Inhale and exhale. Let go of any tension. Visualize your body melting down into the floor. Let go of any heavy energy that you feel is weighing you down. Inhale and exhale. Taking one more breath here. And then slowly open your eyes, bringing the knees together. Lift the feet and hug the knees into the chest. Maybe rocking a little bit from side to side if that feels good on your spine, massaging the back. Releasing any tension from your shoulders, from the neck. And then slowly come to a stop. Extend your left leg out and hug the right knee towards the chest. Relax the shoulder blades down, opening the hip. Rotate your right ankle, first to one side and then to the other side. Slowly come to a stop again. Keep your hands on your right shin bone and start to rock the knee a little bit from side to side. Opening up the right hip joint and make sure your left hip stays on the mat. See what feels good for you here, maybe creating a circle with the leg. Opening up the hip a little bit more, letting the knee fall outwards a bit more. And then slowly come to a stop and let your right knee fall all the way out. Open up the hip. Let the left arm come shoulder width away from your body for good balance. And keep your right hand on the inside of the right knee to add a little bit of extra weight. Make sure the left hip stays on the mat so your upper body and the hips are balanced on your mat. Close your eyes, feel the stretch in your inner thigh and release. Bring the knee back towards the chest, the right arm shoulder width away now. Inhale, exhale, spinal twist. Let your right knee fall to your left side. Stack the hips on top of each other and gaze over your right shoulder. Close your eyes. Let your shoulder blades melt down. Keeping the left hand on your right leg for a little bit of extra grounding. Notice the rotation in your lower back. Feel the hips coming on top of each other. Let yourself be heavy. Inhale and exhale out. Release again. Bring the right knee back towards the chest, both hips on the mat. Hug the knee towards you And then let go. Extend the right leg, center yourself. And we change legs, bend the left knee and pull the left knee towards the chest. Interlock the fingers, rotate your left ankle first to one side and then to the other side. Let your lower back be heavy here. Come to a stop again. And we start to rock the knee a little bit from side to side. Try to keep the right hip on the mat so the only movement is in that left hip joint. And as you warm up the joint, you might feel you can open up the knee a little bit wider, or maybe create a circle with the knee. Just see what feels good for you here, getting some movement into that left hip. Keeping the head relaxed, the shoulders down. And then come to a stop. Right arm shoulder width away. Inhale and exhale. Let the left knee fall all the way outwards. Keeping the left hand on the left knee to add a little bit of extra weight. Make sure your right hip stays on the mat. Let your left foot fall a little bit further down to the floor. Relax the shoulders. And you might feel one side of the hip opens up a little bit more than the other side. So it's quite normal if there's a little bit of an imbalance. And the more you practice, the more the body will open up and balance out more. Taking another deep breath here. And release, bring the knee back to the chest, hold on to the knee with your right hand, left arm shoulder width away, inhale, exhale, let the knee fall over to your right side and stack the hips on top of each other. Let your head fall to the left, relax the shoulders. Feel your hips coming on top of each other. Find stillness and let your body melt down to the floor. Inhale and exhale out. Let go of any tension. Relax your face and facial muscles. Inhale. Exhale, become heavy. Slowly release again, gaze up to the ceiling, bringing the knee back towards the chest, hugging it towards you, and release, extending both legs out and center yourself. When you are ready, bend both knees, lift the feet off of the mat and get hold of each knee with your hands. Let the knees and feet fall outwards to open up the hips. Relax the shoulders down and gently press the knees a little bit further apart. Let the lower back be heavy. Feel the stretch in your inner thighs. Either stay here or find happy baby pose. Wrapping middle and index finger around your big toes or get hold of the outer arch of your feet and bring the knees towards your armpits. Let the feet fall out wide. Relax the shoulders down and lower back down. If it feels okay on your spine, again you can rock here from side to side, massaging the spine. Feel the back flat on the mat and feel the hips opening up. One more breath here, bringing the feet out even wider. And release. Bring the feet together. Get hold of the back of your knees again and rock and roll yourself up so you come to seated on your mat. Let's take the legs behind us so we come onto our hands and knees into a tabletop position. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, hips in line with your knees and your knees hip width apart. Let's start with cat and cow. Inhale, we arch through the back, drop the belly, gaze up towards the ceiling, draw the shoulders back. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, belly in, chin to chest, gaze towards your navel. Inhale again as you open the chest, dropping the belly, gaze up. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, belly in, press through the hands, puffing up the upper back. Again, inhale, open the chest, round through the spine. Exhale as you stretch it out. Let's take one more breath like this. Feel the movement in the spine, creating space between each vertebra. Come slowly to a stop again, breathing normally. Extend your right leg back behind you and tuck your toes under. Engage the core. Inhale. Exhale, press through the hands. Press the right heel further back so that you feel the stretch in your right leg. Keeping the gaze down to the mat, the neck is long, and keep on pressing the palms into the mat. Create length in the right leg. One more breath. Shift the weight forward again, lighten up the right foot and take the right foot across to the left side. Push the hips to your right side and then press your left shoulder back to your left hip. Gaze over your left shoulder towards your right heel. Create length in the right side body. One more inhale. And exhale back to center. Bring both knees back down onto your mat. Onto the other side. Left leg long, tuck the toes under, engage the core. Inhale. Exhale, press through the hands and press the left heel further back. Feel the stretch in your back of the leg. Keep the neck long. Pressing the palms into the mat, keep the chest active. One more breath here. Shift the weight forward again, lighten up the left foot and take it across to your right side. Push the hips to the left and then pull the right shoulder back. Gaze back towards that left foot. Breathing into your left side body and make that rib-hip connection on your right side. Take one more breath and release. Back to center and both knees on the mat, tabletop position. Let your hips sink down to your heels and then reach your arms up over the head. Rotate out the wrists, releasing any tension from your wrists while keeping the gaze down to the mat so the neck is relaxed. Slowly come to a stop again. And we release the arms down. Interlock your fingers behind your back with your index finger pointed. Open the chest, press the palms together. Let the head drop back, lean back from your upper back so you feel the collarbones opening. Draw the shoulder blades together. Inhale and exhale, release. Take the hands back down onto the mat. Find your tabletop position once again. Reach your right arm forward and create a fist with your hand. Pull on the hand and let the hips sink a little bit back. Relax the head down. Left forearm on the mat. Keep on pulling the mat towards you with your right fist. Feel the stretch and opening in your right shoulder. You can close your eyes. Breathe into your right side body. Let the shoulder sink down a little bit more. And release. Lift the hips in line with the knees. Lift the right arm up to the ceiling. Inhale, twist. Exhale, thread the needle. Threading the right arm under your left. Bring the side of the head and shoulder down. And maybe wrap your left arm around your back to deepen that twist. Make sure your hips are in line with your knees. Feel the stretch in your outer right shoulder. Close your eyes. Breathing deeply in and out. Let yourself be heavy. Feel that stretch and use the breath to ease into the stretch. Slowly release again. Bring the left hand back onto the mat next to your head. Press through the hand and untwist. Find tabletop position, both shoulders over your hands. Onto the other side. Reach your left arm forward. Create a fist with your hand. Pull on the mat. Let the hips sink back a little. Resting the forehead down. The right forearm comes onto the mat. And keep on pulling the mat a little bit towards you with your left hand. Feel the stretch in your left side body, the opening through the shoulder. Maybe release the shoulder a little bit further down to the mat. One more breath. And we release again. Lift the head, lift the hips. Reach your left arm up to the ceiling. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, thread the needle, left arm underneath your right, bringing the side of the shoulder, the side of the head down to the mat, and maybe wrap your right arm around your back. Finding a nice deep twist in your lower back and release the left shoulder further down to the mat. Feel the stretch in your outer left shoulder. Close your eyes. Make sure the hips stay in line with your knees. Relax the face. Inhale and exhale out. Find stillness. Slowly release again. Bring the right hand back onto the mat. Press through the hands, untwist, tabletop. Let's find puppy pose. Reach both arms forward and make sure the hips stay in line with your knees, and slowly release the chest and the chin down towards the mat. If you feel your neck, you can place the forehead onto the mat instead of the chin. Reach through the fingertips, open up the chest and the shoulders. Inhale and exhale. Let the hips sink all the way forward and down and find Sphinx pose. So elbows are underneath your shoulders. Lift the chest and press the shoulders down away from your ears. Squeeze the buttocks to keep the lower back protected. Maybe pull the mat a little bit towards you with your hands, so you feel an opening in the chest. Let's reach the left arm forward and thread the right arm underneath your chest, palm is facing up. Release the forehead down to the mat, so you gaze down towards the mat, the neck is long. Try to press your left hip and the left shoulder a bit further down to the mat, so you square the body towards the mat. Feel the deep stretch in your outer right shoulder. Relax the face. Take a few deep breaths here. Inhale. And exhale out, pressing the left hip further down to the mat. Relax the right shoulder down. And try to press the left shoulder down as well. Inhale and exhale out. Slowly release again. Bring the left hand a bit closer in. Press through the hand and lift yourself back to Sphinx pose, keeping the chest lifted. On to the other side. So we are taking the right arm out in front. Thread the left arm underneath your right, so the outer left shoulder comes down to the mat. Rest your forehead down and reach the right arm out in front of you. Pressing the right hip down to the mat, square the hips. Try to square the chest and press your right shoulder a little bit further down. Close your eyes. Breathing here into that stretch in the outer left shoulder. Let go of any tension. Slowly release again. Lift the head and bring the right hand closer in. Unthread the arms, find Sphinx pose. Both elbows are underneath your shoulders, chest is lifted. Either stay here or find Swan pose. Press both palms into the mat, extend the arms and lift the chest up higher. Keep on squeezing the buttocks here to support the lower back. Inhale. Exhale, release down. Take the hands next to the chest, forehead on the mat. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees and press all the way back to child pose. Let the hips sink down to the heels. Gently press the palms into the mat and create a long spine. Breathing deeply into the belly. Release any tension from your lower back. Either stay here or lift your head, walk the hands towards the left side of the mat so the torso comes over your left thigh, and stack your right hand on top of the left hand. Keep on pressing the hips back towards the heels, forehead in front of the left knee. Breathe into your right side body. Try to press the right shoulder a bit further down. Back to center. And to the other side. Walk both hands to the right side of the mat. Forehead in front of your right knee and stack your left hand on top of the right hand. Keep on pressing the hips back to the heels and breathe into your left side body. Let the left shoulder come further down to the mat. And release. Back to center. Take one more breath in child pose. Lift the head and hips and we find downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back. Relax the head gaze between the legs. Tailbone pointing up high, opening up the chest towards your thighs. Shift the weight into your right foot. Bend the left knee and pull the left knee forward towards your left wrist for pigeon pose, bringing the left shin bone onto the mat. Maybe walk the right foot a little bit further back. Open up the hips. Make sure the hips are square to the mat. Inhale. Exhale, let the upper body fold forward. Create a pillow with your hands or rest the forehead on the mat. Feel the stretch in your outer left hip and feel the hips sinking further down to your mat. Relax the face, the shoulders. Use the breath to ease into the stretch. Notice where your body is holding any blockage or tension. Breathe into it. And as you exhale, try to let it all go. Taking 2 more breaths here. And 1 more breath. Slowly release, lift the head. Walk the hands towards you to bring your upper body up. Tucking the back toes, lift the back knee. Lift the hips, downward facing dog. Take a moment here, just center yourself. Shift the weight into your left foot, bend the right knee and then pull the knee forward towards your right wrist for pigeon pose. Place the right shin bone onto the mat. Extend the left leg behind you, hips are square. Inhale. Exhale, sleeping pigeon. Let your upper body fold over your legs. Again, making sure that the hips are still square. Rest the forehead either on your mat or you can create a pillow with your hands. Feel the stretch in your outer right hip. If you feel any pain in the knee or ankle, you can lift the upper body a little bit higher up or adjust the position of the front knee. You want to feel a nice deep stretch in the right hip, but you don't want to feel any discomfort. Breathing deeply in and exhale slowly out. Let go and feel the right hip sinking even further down to the mat. Relaxing the face. Take a few deep breaths here. Take one more breath here. And then slowly release. Lift the head, walk the hands towards you. Upper body is coming up. Tuck the back toes and lift the back knee. Maybe walk the foot a bit closer in. Lift the hips up and back and find downward facing dog. Create length in the spine, pressing the palms into the mat and open the chest up to the thighs. Inhale. Exhale, shift the weight forward, shoulders over the wrists, coming into plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale, release the knees onto the mat, arch through the back, bringing the chest and chin down, eightlings pose. Inhale, press through the arms, open the chest, cobra. Let the hips be heavy. And exhale, bend the knees, let the hips sink back, child pose. Bring the arms by your side for embryo pose. Release the shoulders. Let the hips sink back to the heels. Breathing deeply into the belly. Slowly lifting the upper body back up and find a cross-legged seat on your mat. You can also place a yoga block or a cushion underneath the buttocks if that helps you to keep the spine long. Relax the shoulders down, arms by your side. Inhale, reach both arms up over the head, interlock the fingers, palms up, create length in the spine. Head relaxed, gaze down to the mat. Inhale. And exhale, press the palms forward, tuck the tailbone under, belly in, let the head drop forward. Press the shoulder blades forward as if you want to push the air away from you. On your next inhale, lengthen the spine again, reach the arms up. And exhale, release the arms back by your side. Place the fingertips behind your back, press the arms into the mat, open the chest and let the head drop back. Draw the shoulder blades together, opening the heart. Lean back from the upper back. Inhale. And exhale, release again. Arms back by your side. Let the left ear come towards the left shoulder. And you might want to bring your left hand onto the side of the head to add a little bit of extra weight and walk your right fingertips a little bit further away from your body. Make sure to add just a little bit of weight with your left hand. You don't want to pull the head down. Feel the stretch in the right side of your neck. Release the hand, keep the left ear to the left shoulder. And then turn the head so that you gaze down to the left shoulder. Still feeling the stretch in the right side of the neck. Turn the head again, face forward. Lift the head to center. And then let the right ear come to the right shoulder, adding a little bit of weight with your right hand and walk the left fingertips a little bit further away. You can close your eyes. Feel the stretch in the left side of the neck. Keep the rest of your spine long. One more breath. And then release the right arm down. Keep the ear to the shoulder. And then turn the head so you gaze down towards your right shoulder. On your next inhale, turn the head again, face forward. Exhale, lifting the head back to center. And then big inhale, reach your arms up over the head, lengthen the spine. Exhale, release the arms back down. Again, inhale, lengthen, reach the arms up. Exhale, release. Let's take one more big breath here. Inhale, palms together. Exhale, take the hands in front of your heart. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice today. I hope you enjoyed the stretches and felt a little bit of a release. Let me know in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos about yoga and Pilates. See you next time. Namaste.